Hello everyone, in today's tutorial we'll see how to create this really cool trees double exposure that you can see in here using Adobe Photoshop. It might look a little bit complicated to do, but it's a very easy effect. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright, first if you want to help support this channel, check out Envato Element and also the sponsor of this video. Envato Element is a must-have library for all creators out there. With a vast library of resources available in Envato Element, you can save time and effort and money. With their unlimited downloads of premium design and stock templates, including print templates, graphics, photos, and intros for your video too, and also royalty-free audio tracks, and much more. You can discover them out today by hitting the link down in the video description. Alright, so let's go ahead and open Photoshop, and then I will open the image that we will be using. Alright, so the first thing that we are going to do is to cut the model from the background. So I will go to select, and I will choose subject, and I will wait for Photoshop to calculate and do its magic. Alright, as you can see we have a very nice selection, but let's zoom in and check if everything is selected. As you can see in here, this selection is not connected, so we're gonna fix that using the quick selection mode. So I will go and select it, and I will add this part to the selection. Alright, now I'm gonna apply a layer mask on it, and done, we have our selection. Alright, now we'll go to file, and I'm gonna create a new document. I will go and put 1920 for the width and 1080 for the height, and I will keep 72 in the resolution and RGB in the color mode, and I will press OK. Alright, now we'll go back to the other tab, and I will drag the model in here and open it in this new document. Alright, now I'm gonna press Ctrl or Command T, and I will resize our model so it will fit with the canvas. Or something like this, and I will make sure it's in the center, and I will press enter. Alright, now let me rename this to model, and I will delete this background layer, and I will add a solid color, and I will go with a light gray. Maybe I will add a little bit of blue tone to it, just a little bit, and I will press OK. And then I will take this solid color and put it under the model, and now we have our background. Alright, now let's go and open the tree that you are going to use, which is I downloaded from Envato, by the way. I will show you. As you can see, it's a very layered 3D tree that is had this shadow in here separated. You can just remove it if you're not gonna use it. We're not gonna use the shadow, so that's why I download this in a PSD format. Well, you know what? Let me show you how to download this. So let's go and open our browser, and then let's go to Envato Elements, and in the more categories you can find the 3D rendering here, and you can just search for tree. I use autumn tree, so I'm gonna search autumn tree in here, and this is the tree that I used. But as you can see, there are other different trees that you can use for your project, or you can use for this double exposure in here. You know, I like the tree double exposures, so that's why I decided to do a tutorial about it. But for you to download it, you can just open it, and you can just download it like this as a PNG or PSD, or you can choose even the angle that you want to use for your project. As you can see, when I click on this render in 360, you can just rotate whatever angle you want to use in a 360 option. For example, if you want to download it like from top, you can just put it like this and choose which format you want to use, either PNG or PSD, and click download, and you will have it. I will make sure to put the link on this video down in the description below. I will put a link where you can download this tree. Alright, so let's go back and finish our tutorial. So I will make sure that I'm selecting the tree subjects in here, and I will drag it to our document in here. I'll press yes, and I will just close this tab in here. Alright, now we have our tree in here. We're gonna go and apply a black and white adjustment to our model. So I will make sure that I'm selecting it, and I will go to adjustments, and I will choose black and white. And then I will make sure that is clipped to the model, so it will only affect the model. By one click on this icon in here, it will clip it to the model. Now we have only the model in black and white. But we're gonna also apply a black and white to our tree. So I will select it, and I will go to adjustments, and I will choose black and white. And again, I will clip it to the tree by one click on this icon. But this time I'm gonna put down the opacity to around 80 or 85 in here, so it will have this, color in here that is very desaturated. Alright, now we'll select the model layer, and I will change the blending mode of it to lighten. Alright, now we'll go back to the tree, and I will apply the same layer mask that we have on the model. By using Alt or Option on our keyboard, you can just one click on the layer mask in here. Make sure that you are selecting the layer mask, and then by pressing Alt or Option, you can make a copy of the layer mask and drag it and put it on the tree. And now we have the same layer mask on the tree in here. And as you can see, we already have a very nice effects in here, or a very nice double exposure. It's a very easy to do using this 3D tree models in here. But we're gonna adjust the position of our tree. But if you want to keep it like that, I'm not gonna be mad about that. It looks very nice. Alright, so we're gonna adjust our size or the position of the tree. But to do that, we're gonna unlink the layer from the layer mask. As you can see, if I press Ctrl T or Command T on my keyboard and try to adjust the position of it, we're gonna adjust also, or we're gonna change the position of the layer mask too, as you can see, and we don't want to do that. So we just press escape. So I will go back to how it was, and then I will one click on this link between the layer mask and the layer. So now we can only adjust the layer itself of the tree. So I'm gonna now press Ctrl T or Command T on my keyboard, and then I can drag it, and as you can see, we have the shape of the layer mask in place. We're gonna only adjust the layer itself. So I'm gonna put it around here, and I will make it a little bit bigger, somewhere around here. Rotate it a little bit. Alright, something like that. It looks fine for me, and I will press enter. Alright, now I want this part in this side to not be applied with the same shape of the model. So we need to delete this part so we can see the leaves of the tree, and I'm gonna keep this part like this. So to do that, I'm just gonna select, or make sure that I'm selecting the layer mask, and I will go and select my brushes, or you can press B on your keyboard, and using a very simple round brush with an opacity in 40 or 50%, and also the hardness is set to 0. I will make sure that my foreground color is set to white, and I will just delete in this area in here. As you can see, we have it, the leaves of the tree shown in here. So it will give it this very nice open, the tree that's going in this side. It won't be with the same shape of the model. Alright, now we're gonna apply another adjustment. on the model. So I will select black and white adjustment, and I will go to my adjustments icon, and I will add a level adjustment. And then again I will make sure that it's clipped for the model. So I will one click on this clipping icon, and I will add a little bit of white to our model. So let me just drag this slider a little bit and see what's happened. It's too much white, maybe around here. Also I will play with the midtones a little bit. As you can see, when I added some whites, you can have a little bit of details in here shown. Alright, something like this. Alright. Now I want to bring back some information to our model. The eyes and also the nose and a little bit of the mouth in here. Alright, to do that we're gonna make a copy of our model in here. So I'm just gonna press Alt or Option on my keyboard and select the model, and then I will drag it on top by pressing Alt in the same time, and it will make a copy. Now I'm gonna select the layer mask itself, and then I will right click and I will choose Apply Layer Mask, because we're gonna use only to bring some of the details in here. If you like it with color, you can just keep it like this. This is another option that you have. You can just make a copy of it and it will make it colorful like this if you want. But for me, I will keep it black and white. So I will change the blending mode of it to normal. And then I will apply a black and white directly to the layer by pressing Ctrl Shift U or Command Shift U, and this will desaturate it, as you can see. And then I'm gonna apply a black layer mask by pressing Alt or Option on my keyboard and one click on this layer mask icon, and this will add a black layer mask. And then using the same brush, I can just go to the eyes, and make sure that white is your foreground color, and paint over the places that you want to bring, as you can see in here. A little bit in here, and also in the nose, and a little bit in the mouth in here. Alright, something like that. Alright, so we're almost done. Now we're only gonna add a little bit of adjustment to our final result or final image. So we'll go and add a solid color, and then I will choose this yellowish color in here, a little bit desaturated, just like that, and I will press OK. And then I will change the blending mode of it to exclusion, and I will bring down the opacity to 10 or 8%. Let me put 8. This will add this very nice tone to our image. Alright, now we'll go back to adjustments again, and this time I will add a curve, and I will make 3 points in here, and I will play with the shadow and the midtones of it. As you can see, you can look at the image while you are doing that. There's no formula about it, so whatever looks nice for you, you can use. As you can see, we have a very nice tone in here. So let me just make it like this. Alright, something like that. It looks nice. Alright, so I will keep it like this. Maybe I will bring down the opacity to around 70%. Alright, now we'll go back to adjustments again, and I will add another curve, and this time I will play with the RGB in here. So I will go to red, and I will bring up the red or the whites a little bit, just like that, and I will put down the whites from here this is the blacks and this is the whites. And then again I will go to the blue from the RGB, and I will do the same, just to give it this tone in here, like a photograph tone in here. Alright, and we'll put down the opacity to around 70 or 80%, and that's it. As you can see, it was a very quick double exposure that you can use for your image, and it's very easy to do. Alright, so I hope that you enjoy and you like this tutorial, and it was a little bit fun for you to watch. If you tried this, make sure to let me know. I have all the link down in the description. You can shout me out on Twitter or tag me on Instagram or Facebook. I will be happy to see your result. And don't forget to subscribe and comment, and wait for more tutorials to come, and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.